New Battlefield gameplay reveal and play tests by Jack Frags, the GOAT himself. I love Jack Frags. Love you. Bro, why didn't we just flesh out 2042 better? That had so much potential, man. Battlefield 2042 had so much potential. Probably the biggest letdown in recent memory, in my opinion. 2042 could have had it all, dude. It could have had it all.
New Battlefield gameplay footage just dropped. It's not much, but it does give us a sense of the art style and combat.
This just looks like MW2.
Game. Let's take a look. This is a few seconds from a video recently posted on the Battlefield YouTube channel where they talk about various elements of the game, plus the new lab's playtesting environment which you can sign up for. So in the pre-alpha gameplay clip, we can see a very gritty, realistic looking environment, potentially set in the Middle East. We know that the new game will have a modern day setting. That's how to think about this. We see an M1 Abrams tank surging forwards with soldiers in camo gear sprinting behind it. This
literally looks like MW2, bro. This looks like Battlefield 3. They gave up on Battlefront 2 for Battlefield 2042. That is so sad. Dude, that was the biggest letdown I can think of in a long time, man. I was so hyped for 2042. It was awful, dude, and it could have been so good.
Carrying a backpack, assault rifle, and some kind of face covering. The point of view, whoever is playing here reloads an M4A1 carbine with a foregrip and a hollow sight. Weapon customization is probably back. In the next clip, the tank fires a shot into the building on the right while other soldiers run and also take cover. Moving on now, on the other side of the street, soldiers run down a covered path, explosions and debris fly all around them. Plenty of kinetic energy in this scene. The soldier also screams "go go," maybe alluding to more battle chatter as you play. Some kind of grenade or rocket explodes near them, sending a shockwave of shrapnel and smoke through the air. The facade of a building then crumbles down to the ground, creating sparks and smoke as it goes, and in the final clip, a player runs up, fires an RPG at a building, causing the whole frontage of it to burst and begin to crumble in devastating fashion. One of the soldiers the player runs past here also features some kind of ghillie helmet or netting on their helmet for camouflage. This could be a recon character, as we know that classes are returning for the new game. And that's about it. In total, around 8 to 10 seconds of gameplay. The music is from Battlefield 3, the main theme as far as I can tell. And after seeing this clip, that's the vibe that I got in general.
That's deadass all that we got from it. How does Battlefield manage to become more repetitive than COD? That's exactly what at least COD tries to make things look different and new. Battlefield does not. This game does not look fun, dude. Battlefield and COD fell off. Yeah, dude. I have to agree with that. I like Black Ops 6. I actually had a lot of fun with Black Ops 6. I won't lie. I actually really enjoy Black Ops 6, but it's just the gameplay loop. I don't even think it's the game's fault anymore. It's just the gameplay loop. Everyone's been playing the same gameplay loop for the better part of 2 decades now. FPS games fell off. There's nothing new that you can do. There's literally nothing new or exciting that you can do with an FPS game. It's all been done before.
General, almost an updated version of Battlefield 3, bringing it to modern standards of graphics and audio. There's clearly an emphasis on violent explosive combat. The destruction here looked very detailed too, and maybe rubble drops are back based on that clip where you can fire a rocket at a wall and then damage players underneath.
There are new things you can do, but not with realistic war games. I don't know, chat. I don't even think there are new things you can do. It's been done before. It's everything as far as like a war shooter game has been done before. And that's why it doesn't feel exciting. Dude, if you gave us Black Ops 6 in 2012, I think everyone would have shit their brains out. I think everyone would have lost their minds. I think it's just the fact that we're too used to it now. I don't think it's necessarily that the games are bad. It's just the same game. We've been playing it for the better part of 2 decades. We've been playing these first-person shooters. Has a JDO Goon sim been done before? All right. That's not a first-person shooter, though. Or maybe it is. They were real famous for the past 20 years, and they're just trying to hang on to it. I agree. Well, honestly, they're successful at it. Call of Duty is still the #1 played and most bought game every single year, dude. We talked about this. In the last, 15 years, Call of Duty has been the #1 selling game every single year, with the exception of 2 years. One of them was Hogwarts Legacy sold more copies, and still Call of Duty was #2 that year. And there's one other year. There's one other year in the last 15 years that they have not been the #1. I'm trying to remember what it was. It might have been Red Dead Redemption 2. But regardless, in the last 15 years, the 2 only times COD was not the #1 best-selling game of the year, it was GTA 5. It was GTA 5. The 2 times GTA 5 beat it and Hogwarts Legacy beat it, And Call of Duty that year was the #2 best-selling game those 2 years. So it's still obviously very successful, but everyone complains about it because it feels the same. Because like, what different stuff can you do with a first-person shooter? What's the different stuff you can do? You can't really do anything different. Have we had a war FPS where a kill streak is a drone strike where you control the drone? Let's lock in. Can we lock in? Can we lock in here? Can we lock in? They should make a shit diaper mechanic for snipers. I don't know. It's just like, I can't even complain. I still enjoy it, but it doesn't feel fresh because it's not fresh, and you can't really make it fresh anymore. I feel like that, I can make that argument with most types of games now. There's so many video games, and there's so many video game companies, there's so many video game studios to the point where everything kind of feels the same now. I don't think there is anything that you could make that would genuinely be like, wow, I've never seen that before. You could maybe do it with a game that would grab my attention for 30 minutes, like one of those short 30 to an hour long games, 30 minutes to an hour long. Yeah, I'm sure you could find something that would make, wow. But like, as far as like an actual game that you can play so long, I don't think there's anything that hasn't been done at this point. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but I don't know. Wasn't there a Battlefield where it was futuristic? Why don't they do that again? That was 2042. What I was talking about at let's lock in. The very beginning of the video where I was talking about how, let's lock into that, maybe. Can we lock in? Chat, can we lock in? Can we lock the fuck in? Yeah, no, it was Battlefield 2042 is what it was. It had so much potential, and it honestly was fun. It just literally didn't work, and then they didn't make it work. Battlefield should add guns, not gonna lie. Chat, please! Dude, you wanna know what could be fun? What if they made like a medieval style Call of Duty where it's just melee weapons and then arrows, bow and arrows? What if they did something like that? I don't know how it would work. I don't know how it could work, but it could work. Literally chivalry. That's true. It's already been done. Like I said, everything's been done. Chat, everything has been done. Everything has been done. I'm telling you, you can't find unique stuff anymore. Everyone's talking about gaming feeling stale and everything feeling the same because you can't progress it. We've hit the peak. We've hit the plateau, chat. Like, just like with the tech stuff that we were talking about a little bit earlier, the graphics cards and the hardware of gaming itself not being able to progress because it can't. We've done it all. We've done everything. Not to say that you can't make a good game anymore, but you can't make an original game anymore. It's going to feel like a different game because we've just reached that point. Every game that we play from now on is going to feel like a different game to an extent because there is no more, you can't innovate anymore. You literally can't. Anyways, that's my take. I feel like that's why everyone keeps saying gaming feels stale nowadays and everything feels the same. It's because it is. It is to an extent. Everything is just a reiteration of a different game that was already made, you know, with the booming of gaming as an industry and the 10-year run that we had where every single year there was something we had literally never seen before in our entire lives. That shit's worn off because there was 10 straight years of games that we had literally never seen before. We're at the point where it all exists now. It's all an iteration of something else. That's my take. Anyways. W.